guys, this is Copycat, and once again we're going into the player base. And what I'm going to do in this area, of course, I'm going to loot what I can loot with these 8 axes that I have. But I'm also going to actually try out this one. Now this is my special weapon. It's a sniper rifle. Look at this. It's so freaking amazing. This weapon right here is a weapon that you normally don't get. You can make it. So this weapon right here, it have a great effect. It have a damage on 30 and a fire range at 55. So we're going to see and how it's actually going to work in this video. So why I'm doing it at this area right here is because I'm going to be the one that actually to force these enemies upon me. So they're going to attack, so I have X amount of time to actually shoot them. So that's going to be a little more fun instead of just running around and shooting people in from distance. So I have X amount of time to do it. So let's see if I'm capable of doing that. And nope, I'm not doing that. So, oh, lovely chopper. That's mine. Oh yeah, when I'm taking that, I do have small weapons with me. Otherwise, I'm afraid that I don't have that. So the base sometimes set up the same way, but this one is not. They have 3 chests right here. So if I knock down this wall, I actually get three of these chests. So let's see. The side of this one, it have what, 1, 2. And this one have 1. So that will be a stupid idea taking this one. This one is too high, and this one need the iron. The rated crowbars for doing that. So, and you can see some of my videos where I'm rating these for weapon loots. You definitely need to go in for this. Not weapon loot, sorry, for the diamonds and the rubies. And you're not incapable of using them, so you don't actually need to do that. But there's still great drops in that. So let's just see. Do you think they will come from this area here? Okay, now the sniper rifle is like this, and this is so amazing. But we need to have a distance from where they're coming. So I do think they will come in this direction here. So let's just knock down this one. Yes, we had 3 right here, so let's just. And watch the skeleton spawning like that. Yes. Yes, perfect. Oh, lovely. Oh my god, that was perfect. Great. It can have contain up to 4 shoots, so you have still a pretty great weapon here. Definitely recommend that you're not doing all of the monsters with this one. So, oh, look at the distance, it's so crazy. I'm actually incapable of doing it. It was just had a steady hand instead, and it auto shoot as well. So I was just wanting to see that. Let's just see what's inside of this one. I made a video on this many times actually. In these areas, definitely recommend if you want wood and other things. They are high things here, and you can make a lot of things with this if you want it. I don't need any of these actually. I could eat this. Oops, and that pissed him off. Okay, now the other player is going to come. He's going to be the one that's going to spawn very soon now. Now, I also made a video on drops. Now, one of the very important things is not just taking the gold, but it's taking the watches in these areas, because you can sell these watches. And in the end of this video, you can actually see my home camp when I'm selling these items and showing off what you can get from each of these drops. So I won't take many of these, but I just want to show you guys how effective this is. Look how great it is. I think we could stand like this maybe when the other player is coming. Maybe in this area right here. Let's just try that. And he's going to come right now. Okay, this is going crazy. Crazy, guys. This is not good. Oh, just a second. Come on. Okay, now I almost died there. You definitely need weapons when you're doing that. As a little more powerful and a steady hand. And I don't have that. So let's just try again with this one. Oh, like this. Are we incapable of shooting any of these? I never tried that. Yes, but they're not destroying. Nope. Okay, now I'm just looting the last two, and this is what I want, so that I can make all the pickaxe I wanted. Oh shoot. Okay, so let's just go back to the home base, and you guys can see what we're going to use these watches for and how much gold we can get. But this is just a small loot in this area, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing how we use this sniper rifle. So stay tuned just a second, and I will be at my home base showing off what you can use and what you get when you actually have this one right here. So that is recycle these items. So see you soon at my home base. I want to show you guys what you're capable of actually making inside of this. I'm showing that before, but I think it's very important to do that every day, because as you can see, I have a lot of gold, and that's how you actually get the best gold in this game. Now there's different prices for these. You can just take them, and then you have to collect them inside of here and keep on doing that. So I do have other items that I'm making as well. This one, for example, you see I get a lot of these. It's by making this one right here. I don't have any more of them. This one right here. But when you get that as drops, you can actually get 2 of these. So you can see I made both of them. So that's why I got 4 of these stealth iron. Plus I got a stealth iron at a daily task as well. So you just get them, and then you can collect them inside of here when you have all of that. And all of these items actually are either special drops for daily task, or collecting items from this one. So you can also get them inside of here, that they drop from here. So, but what we want to show you guys is this. These watches, for example, is giving you 20 gold pieces, so you can actually put in as many as possible. There's 2 in each of these areas, and this one right here you get 30. You can only have one of them, and the other one, that's the best one actually, is this one right here, the metal. This gold metal itself gives you 50 gold pieces, and remember to take them every time, because when you're killing these zombies and they drop something, that's one of the best drops they can have. You can also get these particular watches and cigarettes package, and of course the gold medal at chest looting. But there's something that's funny actually. I'm going to talk about that, because I do think, even though that we have these and we can actually collect them, in the old days, in the old updates, these cigarette package actually drop something that they don't drop anymore. It's actually the cigarette, and I'm gonna prove that to you guys. I have out here a bunch of these, because when I was making them in the first updates, I still have these cigarettes. So you can see right here, it's actually pretty stupid how many I have. These cigarettes here, yeah, you're not incapable of using it. I can't use them, so I can't press so it's have some kind of animation where I'm smoking or something. I do think that's a reason, because they don't want people to smoke. So, but it's pretty funny. They changed some of these small things. Maybe someone have, I don't know, said that that was a stupid idea. But it takes X amount of time. It only takes 2 hours to make these watches right here. So I definitely recommend that you set it up every time. If you're playing every day, for example, you could set up when you go to bed, and the next day it's ready. So let's just say one of these like that. Collected that. It takes 11 hours to make one of these. These are actually taking a long time. It's from copper. Here you can see I'm taking that every time. For this wires, plus it's from this one as well. So every time I get the drops from these, I'm taking it. But there's a lot of other things if you want to collect these things right here. Look at them. This one, for example, is giving you an iron wire and the watch. And these are robot parts, giving you middle scratch. And if you don't know what you need middle scratch for, it's actually quite simple. Some of these items, when you're making them, you need these scratched pieces. So you're actually capable of recycling these things and then make actually weapons out of it. So that's a great thing. To make that cold right there, you also need some iron. There are some of these here that actually giving us iron, and this one right here, for example, this is a part from a car. So when you're looting the cars, you're actually capable of getting that. Exactly, sorry, the motorcycle. The same goes here. So. And it actually take a long time to make these iron, because you're incapable of making them and forge them yourself. But I definitely recommend that you use this machine. I do have 2 of them. This one, don't ever rechange or compose this, so that's going to be reuse that, because they don't drop. There's drop so rarely, plus these propellers, they are not dropping at all. And this one, so that's actually the things that I need in my helicopter and my cars. That's the brakes. They're not dropping yet, but if you want these parts right here, you're actually capable of buying them. So that's one of the reasons why they don't drop. You can see right here we have the car, and you have a chance for getting it, but it's still not saying that you get it. You get a random one. You can actually end up getting a lot of these glass items so that you can make bottles. You don't need that. Or you can end up getting wheels or a battery. And the battery you actually get as drop in the bunker area. So I made a review on my home base, but I didn't actually show you guys how far I went with this one. So I also want to do this in this video because some of you guys actually think that we can keep on developing this, but we're not capable of doing that. This is the highest one. I do have other parts for this one, but I'm a little unknown on which of these parts that actually are the best, because I'm not capable of watching it right here, that I give X amount of shootings, but it's more or less the green one that actually drops. You can see I have a lot of them. And I still have a lot of robot parts, because if they are going to upgrade this one, I do have something that I can reuse in some kind of way. Plus, otherwise I'm going to recycle it. I'm not going to do that yet. So that's all for me for now. I hope you guys enjoy to see how my camp is and how actually this one works, because I do think it's very important for you guys to focus on the watches, the cigarette pack, and the gold medal to be one of these or many of these items that you actually want to have when it drops, because they're giving you a lot of gold. So if you're a gold getter like I am, actually, instead of buying it, you can use a little benefit on getting them. And then you can buy some of these items. There's a lot of them that are worth buying with this piece of gold, because you definitely need bricks. That's one of the things. And they're selling bricks for 620 of them. You get for 600. So instead of using time on making them, you're incapable of actually buying them if you want to upgrade your camp, or you need to upgrade your floor like this. So instead of just making them, you're incapable of actually doing that. So, I do have a lot of them already, so I'm fit with what I have, so I don't have to buy anymore. But the first time I actually bought a lot of them, because definitely need that to upgrade this camp. So yeah, that's all for me for now. I hope you guys enjoy, and stay tuned on more videos on Dark Days, and soon there'll be videos on the newest updates that's coming. So bye guys. Once again.